me tell you, before I say this is not a shot towards anybody,
Right.
because I'm a fan of all the people that I'm about to speak on.
Right.
But when I listen to some of your newer stuff, not so much the older stuff, but the newer stuff, in terms of the flow and the cadence, it reminds me a little bit about Meek Mill.
I fuck with Meek.
Have you ever heard that before?
Nah. Matter of fact, I have. I don't know why I said nah. Yeah, I have.
Okay. You know, I mean, almost like a Chicago kind of version of
yeah,
you know.
Philly fuck with me hard as fuck. Like Philadelphia, for some reason, I think it's because of that. Because they fuck with me hard. Meek actually fucks with me. Like,
yeah.
We had conversations and shit.
Right, because the high energy, fast cadence, a lot of words. And I'm like, okay, it kind of, you know, not to say that anyone's biting towards each other at all. At all. Yeah. And I like Meek Mill. It's like, okay, it kind of reminds, you know, the style kind of reminds me, because you don't see Chicago dudes rapping like the way you rap.
Right.
Okay, so you heard that before.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
I fuck with Meek.
It's not just me.
I heard, shit, I fuck with Wayne too. If you feel like I might rap like him, shit, I think I do.
You think you rap like Wayne?
Yeah.
Well, that's
my favorite artist, though.
You've said that before.
Yeah, that's my dog.
So you like Wayne over everybody else?
Yeah. Shit. Back then, I mean, I guess back then I like Wayne over everybody else. Right now, I be thinking about me. You feel me? Like, so Wayne still got it as my favorite artist.
Yeah, I mean, that new project is tough.
Appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Wayne's new project.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. I know. Just want to keep it 100, you know?
Yeah, that's
your new project is tough, too. But I'm saying, we were just talking about Wayne. But yeah, we've been waiting a long time for Wayne's new project.
And I mean, I don't feel like it's what I waited for, but it's cool. It's cool, though. For me to be one of his biggest fans, I wanted him to come a little harder. Yeah. But that's how it is being an artist. You try different shit. He must be trying different shit. Because soon as I start to try different shit, I know I'm going to hear a lot of people say, oh, the fuck is he doing? Because you got to experiment shit, different sounds and shit.
Yeah, and when you listen to your shit now, like I said, like it sounds different than the shit from like 2014.
Right.
In terms of like the cadence and the delivery and everything else like that. And you said that you punch in and punch out in the studio. Yeah. So do you ever write the shit down ahead of time?
Yeah, I write sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, like when you listen to your shit, it doesn't sound like something you could just make up on the spot.
Yeah, no, I don't make all my shit up on the spot like that. When I say I punch in and punch out, I was saying like I punch in and punch out some shit I write. Like, I punch in and punch out, I can't even say that shit in the same breath.
Okay. Now, you don't consider yourself a drill rapper?
No.
Why is that?
I feel like I can do everything. I feel like I said, Wayne, my favorite artist. I feel like I rap, like our shit is so similar. How the fuck am I a drill rapper? I feel like I fall in that category of being from Chicago. If I was in any other state, I feel like it wouldn't even be that. This wouldn't even be a topic, drill rapper. Mm-hmm. So me being in Chicago, people think I'm a drill rapper. But I don't want to call it that.
Yeah. Now, you're a weed smoker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Me too.
Smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, sir.
But before you actually started smoking weed, you tried edibles.
Edibles, yeah. That was the first thing I tried. Worst day of my life.
That was a bad move.
That was the worst shit I ever did in my life. I was hallucinating. I did it on some, me and my homies trying to sell that shit. Like, we must have, long time ago, we must have ran across some bullshit, like some bullshit weed. Okay. Like some bullshit weed. We had like a half pound, like it was like some stain we hit, some bullshit. We had a half pound of bullshit weed. It ended up being bad weed. So, we didn't know what the fuck, we couldn't sell this shit because nobody wanted to fuck with that shit. We ended up putting it in cookies. Like my homie said, like, yeah, I know how to make these I know how to make cookies or some shit. We ended up putting in some cookies or some shit. I get to eating those. I was hallucinating. Fucked up.
Yeah, I remember this one time. I remember this so clearly. I was about to take this trip to Brazil, right? And it's like a long-ass 8-hour flight. And I went and got like a weed cookie at one of the, spots in LA. And the guy specifically told me, do not eat the whole cookie.
You did? Thing is, I had multiple cookies that day.
Right.
Like, that's the fucked up part.
Well, I was about to go through customs, and I'm like, shit. What if one of the dogs smells the cookie, and I get busted for a damn cookie? So let me just eat the whole cookie real quick. And I get on the plane. And like I started seeing like dragons and tigers in the aisle, and I'm just sitting there like just trying not to freak the fuck out because they would kick me off the plane, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there like, let me just try to control this crazy hallucination right now, and
that shit real.
Just kind of get through it. But then after that, you start smoking.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a whole different type of high.
Yeah, I was against smoking and shit before I started smoking. I was against that shit. I used to be talking down on my homies that be smoking and shit, calling them dirty and shit.
So you were selling weed before you were smoking weed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I barely sold weed. I wasn't really a weed seller. Okay. But I was selling weed though before I started smoking.
Okay. Were you still selling after you started smoking? Because that doesn't always work out.
I was a smoker. Once I started smoking, I just really, whatever I do, I be just overdoing it. I just do it to the top. So when I started smoking, I was the only one buying hella weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the one buying a whole bunch of weed when everybody was just buying little blunts.